Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. Buhari, APC panic as PDP appoints 14-man investigative panel on 2019 presidential election. There are indications that the resolution of the National Electoral Committee (INEC) of the People Democratic Party (PDP) to appoint a 14-man committee to investigate the outcome of the 2019 presidential election and other electorates may have sent the president and the ruling All Progressive Congress (APC) in panic. Since the decision was taken at the emergency meeting of the PDP, INEC on Thursday, the principal beneficiaries of the presidential election under investigation were said to have been rumorizing over their records and the election results. PDP appointed Governor Bola Mohammed of Bauchi State chairman of the committee, while the Deputy National Secretary, Dr. Emmanuel Agbo, was appointed secretary. Members of the committee include Augustine Opara, former Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives, Senator Stella Francis Ogbonuna, Nnewanferiwa Augustine Nnamdi, appointed representative of the South-South and Southeast. Others include former Governor of Jigawa State, Alhaji Salum Lamido, and former Minister of Special Duties and Internal Governmental Affairs, Timi Taraki San. Representing Northwest, former Governor of Niger State, Dr. Aliyu Babangida, and Senator Interface appointed representative of the North Central, while Right Honorable Yakubu Dangura, former Speaker of the House of Representatives, and Hassan Mohammed were appointed representative of the Northeast. It was noted that there were no nominees from the Southwest for appointments into the committee, which has the mandate to report findings to the People Democratic Party (INEC). The emergency INEC meeting of the People Democratic Party was convened on Thursday after the party National Working Committee had on Wednesday demanded a review of the presidential election judgment by the Supreme Court. After the complaints of APC abuse of court, possessing and intimidation of justice, the PDP candidate in the 2019 election, Atiku Abubakar, was declared by the INEC to be defeated by President Muhammadu Buhari in the February 2019 election in 15,191,847 votes as to 11,262,978 votes. The Supreme Court has dismissed Atiku's petition for lack of merit after the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal had upheld the election of Buhari. The People Democratic Party has settled with the adjournment of the court, but the four lawsuits of the APC on the Bayelsa and Zamfara judgments, which provoked the reawakening of other judgments in favor of APC, which PDP leaders were not bothered about, but now should be very worried because the judiciary system has started gaining her ground. The unfortunate incidents on the APC to the findings of the committee may have been sent to the President, APC, and the panel before the sitting starts. We await favorable judgment by the committee before we proceed further to the courts. Well, this is a very welcome development because what is going on in Nigeria actually demands a change of power. We can see that the APC government, in my opinion, has failed. All they talk about is party supremacy, how they can become how they can become a majority rather than the people they have come to serve. It should be noted that the people you came into office to serve, that you took an oath of office to uphold and to protect, they depended on you, trusted you, gave you the country, the nation's treasury accounts and everything to manage. You took an oath of office with the intention to uphold the rights of the people, to see to it and to make sure that the people gets fair, the people are treated fairly, justice is the order of the day, and there is the life and property of the people that you are coming into office are secured. You most of you pledge to make sure that the country see good and better days. You pledge to make sure that things are better than the way you met it. But apparently it has not been so. We can see from the look of things that Nigeria is worse off before this government of APC came into power. We can see that the government of APC has not favored the people of Nigeria. Clearly, from my point of view, look at the case of insecurity. Look at lives and property, human being treated, killed like chickens. And yet you say we have a government in Nigeria that do not speak for the common man, that is not there to advocate to make sure that the life of the common man is better off. Of course, PDP, kudos to you. Please go ahead and review this judgment. Again, we are not saying PDP is right or APC is right. I'm not advocating for any party. What we are clamoring for is a change, not just any change, a change that will better the life and the property and the people of Nigeria. Nigerians, it is time for us to stop being gullible to people who come into power with the pretense assuring us that they are going to lead us and make Nigeria a better place. But clearly, that is not their motive. They come in with the intention, they come in with a serious deceit in place, telling the people that they are going to make life better for them. But that's not what they come in to do. They come in actually to make sure that the life of Nigerian is worse off than they met it. That's why today, you and I must speak up against injustice, against evil. You and I must make sure that this evil must not continue and Nigeria see a better days, and that our children have a better tomorrow, and that the people of Nigeria become better off than when we met it. Because clearly you can see that this government is not interested in the life and the property and the people of Nigeria at large. We must make sure that we curb and we speak against every evil they are doing in the nation. One of the ways you can speak against this evil that is prevailing in our day, especially insecurity, is by liking, sharing, subscribing, clicking on the notification button. When you do so, you help the news to travel. And when this news travel, it gives us the opportunity to be able to report to the international world what is going on in Nigeria. We are able to see, we are able to assess and say exactly what is going on here. We keep hearing from Nigeria that the people of Nigeria, this and this and this is going on. Because when they came to ask our government told them that everything was fine, that everybody's happy. They are fighting crime, and that and they've dealt with Boko Haram. But clearly they have not. Clearly they have not. They have actually. They thought they have actually and successfully. They thought they've actually successfully deceived the international world. But recently, they exposed themselves with their own hand, with the American government saying that Nigeria is being very fraudulent and not being transparent as regarding Abacha's loot. Do you know what happened? The American discovered that Abacha laundered some money from Nigeria and was just resting there in their banks. And so they call on the government of Nigeria to say, you know what, come and take this money to use to, alleviate poverty and help the people of your country. Fine. They agreed and they came and they agreed and the government of United States of America prepared for Nigeria to come and receive the money, only to find out that Nigerian government has put a system in place to give 100 billion naira to one man, to the governor of Kebbi State. What? The justice system of America quickly responded by saying Nigeria will not see a cent of that money. What are we saying? This is evil that is prevailing. Buhari says every day that he's fighting crime. What crime exactly is he fighting? Fighting against those who are not in PDP, who are not in his party. Actually, there is no crime here being fought. You can see from clear indications that they are not fighting any crime, that there actually is a witch hunt for those who are not in their party and who are not friends of them. So, Nigerians, I want to hear your take and your thought on this matter. PDP is going over to the courts to look into the judgment of the Supreme Court as to what happened during the general election, the presidential election. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. Thanks for listening. God bless. Have a good day. Bye.